Three's Company made America laugh with one apartment, 3 roommates, and a misunderstanding behind every door. But behind the bright comedy were contract battles, reinventions, sudden losses, illness, and final chapters far more serious than anything on screen. Jack Tripper is the lovable roommate at the center of Three's Company, the nervous charmer whose wild misunderstandings and physical comedy powered the show's heart. Played by John Ritter, born in 1948 in Burbank, California, he was 28 when the series began in 1977. He passed away in 2003, at only 54, leaving fans shocked by one of television's most sudden losses. Jack remains unforgettable because Ritter made every fall, lie, panic, and double take feel effortless, ridiculous, and deeply likable. Beyond Three's Company, John Ritter won both a Primetime Emmy and a Golden Globe for Jack, then continued shining in Hooperman, Problem Child, and 8 Simple Rules. His legacy endures because great comedy looked easy in his hands, even when it was built on true craft. Larry Dallas is Jack Tripper's smooth-talking best friend in Three's Company, the confident neighbor whose schemes often make every problem worse. Played by Richard Kline, born in 1944 in New York City, he was 33 when the series first aired in 1977. In 2026, Richard Kline is 82. Larry remains memorable because Kline made him flirtatious, unreliable, quick with a lie, but still loyal enough to stay lovable. Beyond Three's Company, Richard Kline continued working across television, stage, voice roles, touring productions, and fan reunions. His Larry Dallas endures as the friend every sitcom needs: terrible advice, breezy confidence, and a disaster waiting behind every smile. Ralph Furley is the flashy and insecure landlord in Three's Company, the man whose loud clothes, big reactions, and constant suspicions brought a new comic rhythm to the apartment. Played by Don Knotts, born in 1924 in Morgantown, West Virginia, he was 55 when he joined the series in 1979. He passed away in 2006, at 81, leaving behind one of American television's most beloved comedy legacies. Furley remains unforgettable because Knotts made nervous confidence, overblown pride, and confused suspicion feel hilarious, without ever losing the character's vulnerability. Beyond Three's Company, Don Knotts had already become legendary as Barney Fife on The Andy Griffith Show, winning multiple Emmy Awards. His Ralph Furley endures because he proved that a comic master could enter an already famous sitcom and still make the room feel new. Terry Alden is the confident nurse who becomes Jack and Janet's roommate in the later years of Three's Company, bringing a more mature energy into the apartment. Played by Priscilla Barnes, born in 1953 in Fort Dix, New Jersey, she was 27 when she joined the series in 1981. In 2026, Priscilla Barnes is 73. Terry remains memorable because Barnes made her smart, independent, grounded, and warm enough to fit naturally into the trio after major cast changes. Beyond Three's Company, Priscilla Barnes built a steady career across film and television, including License to Kill, Mallrats, The Devil's Rejects, and later TV appearances. Her Terry endures because she arrived late, held her own, and helped carry the show to its finish. Helen Roper is the colorful and affection-starved landlord's wife in Three's Company, the woman whose warmth and mischief often outshone her husband's grumbling. Played by Audra Lindley, born in 1918 in Los Angeles, California, she was 58 when she first appeared in the series. She passed away in 1997, at 79, leaving behind a bold and beloved sitcom legacy. Helen remains unforgettable because Lindley turned marital frustration into comedy with dignity, timing, colorful style, and a very human hunger for romance and attention. Beyond Three's Company, Audra Lindley had decades of experience in theater, television, and film, and her chemistry with Norman Fell led to the spin-off, The Ropers. Her Helen Roper endures because she refused to disappear into the background, even when life tried to make her invisible. Stanley Roper is the suspicious and penny-pinching landlord in Three's Company, the grumpy figure whose sideways glances became part of the show's comic language. Played by Norman Fell, born in 1924 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he was 52 when he first appeared in the role. He passed away in 1998 at 74, leaving behind one of sitcom's great grump performances. Stanley remains memorable because Fell made him cheap, old-fashioned, uncomfortable, and funny before he even spoke. Beyond Three's Company, Norman Fell worked steadily as a character actor in film and television, with roles in The Graduate, Bullet, and many crime dramas. His Stanley Roper endures because he thought he understood everything, while the joke was almost always on him. Lana Shields is the glamorous and openly flirtatious neighbor in Three's Company, the woman whose confidence made Jack Tripper the nervous one for a change. Played by Ann Wedgeworth, born in 1934 in Abilene, Texas, she was 45 when she joined the series in 1979. She passed away in 2017 at 83 after a long illness, leaving behind a respected career in theater, film, and television. Lana remains intriguing because Wedgeworth made her bold, funny, adult, and full of comic control, even though the character disappeared after a brief run. Beyond Three's Company, Ann Wedgeworth won a Tony Award for Chapter 2 and appeared in Evening Shade, Steel Magnolias, and many other projects. Her Lana Shields endures as one of the show's most interesting short-lived sparks, gone before the series fully used her. Chrissy Snow is the bubbly and innocent roommate whose bright comic timing helped turn Three's Company into a television phenomenon. Played by Suzanne Somers, born in 1946 in San Bruno, California, she was 30 when the series began in 1977. She passed away in 2023 at 76 after a long battle with breast cancer, leaving behind a legacy that was sunny, complicated, and impossible to forget. Chrissy remains iconic because Somers made her silly, sweet, wide-eyed, and strangely fearless in her confusion. Beyond Three's Company, Suzanne Somers reinvented herself as an author, health and wellness entrepreneur, fitness personality, and star of Step by Step. Her Chrissy Snow endures not only because of the laughter, but because her famous contract dispute became part of Hollywood history. Frank Angelino is the stern restaurant owner in Three's Company, the boss who becomes an important figure in Jack Tripper's dream of becoming a real chef. Played by Jordan Charney, born in 1937 in New York City, he was 42 when he first appeared on the series. In 2026, Jordan Charney is 89. Frank Angelino remains memorable because Charney gave him dry authority, pressure, and the kind of no-nonsense presence that made Jack's panic even funnier. Beyond Three's Company, Jordan Charney built a long television and stage career, appearing in The Doctors, Hill Street Blues, Law and Order, and many theater productions. His Angelino endures because he helped move the comedy beyond the apartment and into Jack's working life. Mike is the easygoing bartender at the Regal Beagle, the quiet figure who helps shape the social world outside the Three's Company apartment. Played by Brad Blaisdell, born in 1949 in Baltimore, Maryland, he was in his early 30s when he appeared on the series. He passed away in 2018 at 69, leaving behind the legacy of a steady character actor whose presence helped build the show's atmosphere. Mike remains notable because Blaisdell made the Regal Beagle feel like a real hangout, where every bad excuse, awkward date, and new misunderstanding could begin. Beyond Three's Company, Brad Blaisdell appeared in television shows and films including Dynasty and ER. His mic endures as one of those background faces fans remember with affection, quietly standing behind the bar while the chaos unfolded. Dean Travers is the strict cooking school dean in Three's Company, the authority figure who tests Jack Tripper's patience and ambition. Played by William Pearson, born in 1926 in Brooklyn, New York, he was 51 when he first appeared on the series. He passed away in 2004 at 78, leaving behind a long career in film and television. Dean Travers remains memorable because Pearson made academic seriousness collide perfectly with Jack's excuses, nerves, and sitcom absurdity. Beyond Three's Company, William Pearson had appeared in the classic war film Stalag 17 and continued working across screen roles for decades. His Dean Travers endures as the man who made culinary school feel almost as dangerous as living with secrets. Felipe Gomez is the enthusiastic chef at Angelino's restaurant, the lively kitchen presence who adds workplace comedy to Jack's later storylines. Played by Gino Conforti, born in 1932 in Chicago, Illinois, he was 49 when he joined Three's Company. In 2026, Gino Conforti is 94. Felipe remains beloved because Conforti made him excitable, loyal, dramatic, and perfectly suited to a kitchen where panic could boil over at any moment. Beyond Three's Company, Gino Conforti built a respected career in stage, television, and voice work, including Broadway experience and animation roles. His Felipe endures because Jack's restaurant was never just about cooking. It was another arena for confusion, loyalty, and perfectly timed exasperation. Linda is a brief but memorable guest character in Three's Company, one of the many visitors who adds to Jack Tripper's world of dates, misunderstandings, and social complications. Played by Ann Skedding, born in 1949 in Portland, Oregon, she was 29 when she appeared on the series. In 2026, Ann Skedding is 77. Linda remains notable because Skedding brought natural screen ease to a small role, making her believable inside the show's quick comic rhythm. Beyond Three's Company, Ann Skedding became widely known as Kate Tanner on ALF, playing the practical mother trying to keep normal family life together while hiding an alien. Her Linda may be a footnote here, but Skedding's later success made her familiar to another generation of sitcom fans. Reverend Luther Snow is Chrissy's strict but caring father in Three's Company, the minister whose visits threaten to expose the apartment's delicate living arrangement. Played by Peter Mark Richmond, born in 1927 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he was 51 when he appeared on the series. He passed away in 2021 at 93, leaving behind a long and polished character-actor legacy. Reverend Snow remains memorable because Richmond made him firm, protective, intimidating, and genuinely loving toward Chrissy. Beyond Three's Company, Peter Mark Richmond appeared in Dynasty, Beverly Hills, 90210, The Twilight Zone, and many stage and screen projects. His Reverend Snow endures as the father whose arrival could make Jack nervous before the door even opened. Arlene Price is one of the confident women who crosses paths with Jack Tripper in Three's Company, adding another spark to the show's cycle of romance and confusion. Played by Sandra Curry, born in 1947 in Los Angeles, California, she was 30 when she appeared on the series. In 2026, Sandra Curry is 79. Arlene remains memorable because Curry gave her polish, confidence, and enough presence to feel like more than a passing gag. Beyond Three's Company, Sandra Curry built a long career across television and film, appearing in Magnum, P.I., Murder, She Wrote, and later the Hangover films. Her Arlene Price endures as one of those brief sitcom figures whose performer carried a much larger career beyond the apartment door. Dr. Phil Green is one of the memorable characters Jeffrey Tambor played on Three's Company, an authority figure whose professional seriousness could collapse into discomfort. Played by Jeffrey Tambor, born in 1944 in San Francisco, California, he was 37 when he appeared on the series. In 2026, Jeffrey Tambor is 81. Dr. Green remains notable because Tambor brought nervous authority, ego, and awkward collapse into the show's world of mistaken identities and anxious explanations. Beyond Three's Company, Jeffrey Tambor became a major television figure through The Larry Sanders Show, Arrested Development, and Transparent, while later misconduct allegations complicated public discussion around his legacy. His appearances here feel like early glimpses of the comic style that would define much of his career. Barbara Howard is a guest character in Three's Company, one of the rotating visitors whose presence helps set off Jack Tripper's social anxiety and comic confusion. Played by Taffy O'Connell, born in 1951 in Providence, Rhode Island, she was in her late 20s when she appeared on the series. In 2026, Taffy O'Connell is 75. Barbara remains notable because O'Connell brought bright, confident screen energy to a brief sitcom role. Beyond Three's Company, Taffy O'Connell became best known to cult film fans for Galaxy of Terror, a science fiction horror film with a lasting midnight movie following. Her Barbara Howard connects the sitcom's light comedy to a performer whose career later traveled into stranger and darker corners of pop culture. Mrs. Alden is a minor character in Three's Company, a brief role brought to life with the crisp confidence of a skilled comic performer. Played by Mina Kolb, born in 1926 in Chicago, Illinois, she was 55 when she appeared on the show. In 2026, Mina Kolb is 100. Mrs. Alden remains notable because Kolb understood how to enter quickly, establish a point of view, and fit into farce without slowing the rhythm. Beyond Three's Company, Mina Kolb worked with Chicago's legendary Second City and appeared in shows such as The Mary Tyler Moore Show and Mad About You. Her Mrs. Alden endures as proof that even brief characters can carry the confidence of real comic craft. Roland Wood is a minor character in Three's Company, a brief role given life by the easy confidence of a seasoned character actor. Played by Macon McCalman, born in 1932 in Memphis, Tennessee, he was 47 when he appeared on the series. He passed away in 2005 at 72, leaving behind a body of work that helped give American television texture. Roland remains notable because McCalman could suggest history, authority, and personality in only a few moments on screen. Beyond Three's Company, Macon McCalman appeared in Deliverance, The Waltons, Hill Street Blues, Designing Women, and many other projects. His Roland Wood endures as a tribute to the character actors who strengthened the world around the stars. Janet Wood is the smart and grounded roommate in Three's Company, the woman who keeps the apartment from spinning completely out of control. Played by Joyce DeWitt, born in 1949 in Wheeling, West Virginia, she was 27 when the series first aired in 1977. In 2026, Joyce DeWitt is 77. Janet remains beloved because DeWitt gave her wit, patience, loyalty, and the quiet strength needed to balance Jack's panic and every new misunderstanding. Beyond Three's Company, Joyce DeWitt stepped away from Hollywood for a time, then returned through theater, independent projects, and occasional television appearances. Her Janet endures because the straight character in a farce can be just as essential as the loudest comic star. Cindy Snow is Chrissy's sweet and clumsy cousin in Three's Company, the roommate who arrived during one of the show's biggest transitions. Played by Jenilee Harrison, born in 1958 in Northridge, California, she was 22 when she joined the series in 1980. In 2026, Jenilee Harrison is 68. Cindy remains memorable because Harrison gave her innocence, physical awkwardness, and the kind of warmth that helped bridge the show between Chrissy and Terry. Beyond Three's Company, Jenilee Harrison found another notable television role as Jamie Ewing on Dallas, one of the biggest primetime dramas of the 1980s. Her Cindy Snow endures as a reminder of how difficult it can be to enter a beloved sitcom and still leave fans smiling. And that is the story of Three's Company, a sitcom built on mistaken identities, perfect timing, and actors who made chaos feel effortless. Some became comedy legends, some stepped away from fame, and others left us far too soon. But every slammed door and nervous excuse still carries their spark. If this journey brought back memories, please like, subscribe, and stay with Hollywood 1960s TV, where the legends of the Golden Age live on.